Good morning, YouTube, or good whatever it is for you when you get to see this. Today for me is January 9th, 9:30 a.m. I'm sitting down, enjoying my coffee, and I have thought of a great topic to talk about today. Sorry, I was stretching. How to get your CDL Class A license without having to go over the road. And even better, how to do it for free. Are you ready for this, guys? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Hopefully my phone will work. I've been having problems, so I downloaded another internet browser to see if it would work. So, the first way to get yourself your Class A license is to, you can go to Swift or Night Transportation, depending on which one is closer to you. They're both great companies, so even if you decided, you know what, at first you're like, I don't want to go over the road, which I don't recommend not going over the road. I recommend you should go over the road for a little bit, at least a little bit, to get yourself some experience that you'll never get with just driving locally. But to each his own. I did over the road for only 3 months, but in those 3 months I learned a lot, and I learned how much better being local is for me. All right, so you go to Swift. I know Swift because that's what I did. I would not recommend CR England or CRST. Please, I do not recommend them one little bit. Okay? Do what you want. You're an adult. But I know Swift and I know Knight. I worked for both companies, and they both treated me... Well, I didn't work for Swift. I went to training for Swift. And what they do, you go to their training academy. The only thing you got to pay for up front is your medical card and your permit from whatever state you got. So you got to take your testing and this, not the other. And then once you get there and finish your training, you have to pay your testing, your CDL Class A testing fee. Depending on where you're at, the fees are greatly different by the state. You'll have to look that up. But that's what you had to pay for out of pocket, and your own food. And your own food. I had $40 on me, and I went to the dollar store and I bought a bunch of dollar food because I didn't have any money. And while I was there, I went to the Lewiston Academy, Lewiston, Idaho. And I'm not even ashamed to say it, but they had like a soup kitchen, or for poor people, and they'd give free food. And so I would go there and I'd get food because I didn't have much money. I got into this with nothing, guys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you get there day one. They're going to talk about the loan. It's a 0% interest loan, guys. 0% interest. The loan was like $4,000 for the training and $500 for the hotel stay. $4,500, 0% interest loan that you have like 2 years to pay off. You can't beat that, guys. You go there, you get your loan, 0% interest, and you get your CDL done. And then at the end, when they say, oh, all right, would you like to come work for Swift? You either say yay or nay. That simple. And if you say no, it's no big deal. You just make the payments to Swift yourself. Like $150 a month. And if you don't pay it, they will send you to collections really like pretty fast. Like 4 or 5 months down the road, they'll be sending you to collections. I made that mistake and now I'm paying interest. But I was a dummy. If you pay the loan, there's no interest involved. You just pay the $4,500, and that's cheaper than most local schools. And that includes your housing for 3 weeks. Now, there's other ways to get your Class A CDL license without having to go over the road. And to make it even better, it's free. Yep, you heard that right. It's free. You're not having to go over the road. And, in my opinion, it's one of the best jobs around. You ready for this? Now, there's some people that are going to disagree with me. They're going to say, but you don't make that much money there. Or they're going to say, more along the line, they're going to say, you don't make that much money there. Because, I mean, they are not the highest paying company around. They top off at like $21 an hour, $22 an hour. But this is what it is, man. And this is only if you decide to work for them, which they're a good company to work for. I'm not even going to say it. But let's say, okay, you're making $21 an hour. You're topped off. Or in the beginning, you're making like $17 or $18 an hour starting. But here's the kicker, guys. Health care cost, the insurance, which is important, you young bucks, is 100% employer paid. You heard that right. Employer paid 100% for you and your family. That is huge, guys. That is freaking huge. You go to other companies, like right now, I'm currently hauling fuel. The insurance for me and to cover my family, or actually it was just me and the wife at the time before we divorced, but I was paying $700 a month. $700 a month. And the deductible, which is what you have to pay out of pocket before the insurance does anything, was $1,000. So right there, you take this 7 times 12, that $8,400 plus $1,000 deductible. So $9,400 I had to pay out of pocket a year before the insurance did anything. So you got to kind of calculate that into things, guys. So you go to like Right Away or YRC, where there is no employer or employee cost for the premium, $0. And the deductible for the family was $500. So you can do the math. I had to pay $500 out of pocket, and then my insurance did stuff. Now $500 versus $9,400 kind of makes making $21 an hour seem a little bit better, right? On top of that, Right Away and YRC pays overtime after 8 hours a day. Some companies are like, oh, we'll pay overtime after 40. And this is what they'll do. The companies will run you hard, work you up to 40, and then they'll send you home, trying to not pay you that overtime. Well, if you're doing an 8, you're not going to get sent home every day at 8 hours. They're going to work you like 12 hours a day, like every other trucking company. But here, let me show you exactly how to get that CDL license for free. That's my phone. Oops, that's not what I want. Search address, yrc.com. Bam. Careers. Let's see if it works. YRC has been very slow today. Their internet, I think there's something going on with their internet. I don't think they like the fact that I'm recording them. There we go. Go to driver jobs. God damn it, driver jobs. Don't you hate it when you do that? You like push a damn button and it jumps on you right as you hit the button, and then you hit the other button you didn't want to hit. Careers. Sorry for the delay, guys, and thank you for your patience. Come on. All right. Loaded. Gonna click driver jobs. What the fuck, guys? I'm impatient when it comes to internet and things not working the way it's supposed to work. For God's sakes. Okay, driver. Almost got me again. Driver jobs. Okay, here's one. Look, it's on leaving the top. Training Academy. YRC Freight is sponsoring individuals interested in obtaining a Class A CDL through their very own CDL Training Academy. To do this, you will not possess a CDL Class A. You'll be interested in becoming an over-the-road driver and or city driver, depending on your location. You type in YRC. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. One second. Let's continue. You attend class 5 days a week for 4 weeks. Check this out. Top benefits. Fully paid tuition, books, and equipment costs. Canada will be responsible for paying for your own cost of permit, your licenses, and endorsements. That's not that much money. $400, $200, depending on where you live. I don't know what it is. Every state charges different, so you'll have to do your own homework. Potential opportunity to be employed by YRC immediately following graduation. All right. That's great. That's really good. You'll be willing to attend 40 hours per week for a minimum of 4 weeks and maintain an acceptable record. So there you go, guys. That's YRC. This is best for somebody that has a little money in your pocket because they're not going to be, I'm not sure about your housing and stuff like that. See, like Swift, they put you up in a hotel for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how long you're there. And you only got to come out of pocket. Well, they put it in the loan for you for free, for 0 interest. All right, here's another thing. Redaway. UFS Redaway. Regional. Oh, phone's being retarded. Redaway. Redaway is owned by YRC, but they're separate companies. They do things separately, but they are owned by YRC. YRC also owns Holland and Penn something. I can't remember what it is. YRC owns a lot of companies, but they keep them separate companies, because if they became one company, it would be kind of considered a monopoly. So even though they own the companies, they all do things separately and operated separately. All right. Right Away is a good company. Check this out. Driver opportunity. I know they do because when I was there working for them, they always had it on the wall. Dock workers to CDL Class A license. They would train you for free. And actually, they would pay you for it because you'd be on the job. Watch out, kitties. Let's see if I can find it. Non-CDL. Okay. To get into this program or get this lucky, or basically, if you don't have a CDL, you get one of their non-CDL jobs, like a dock worker or a non-CDL truck driving job, which basically you drive around a box truck. And then they will train you to get your CDL license. They're not showing it online, but I know they just to get their CDL for free, paid by the company. And not only does the company pay the CDL training, the guys also get an hourly wage while they're learning to get their CDL license. So, see, they got great training. Here's some under the benefits. Home every night. Overtime after 8 hours. Competitive wages. Excellent benefit program with no benefit premium cost to employee. That is huge, guys. That is huge. Huge. So yeah, they're not showing it, but they have it. I know they do. So you'd apply for, go back. You would apply for a dock worker if you have no CDL. Dock worker opportunities. Here we go. Okay, I know Sacramento. I know that's where they do it some places. Just give me a second, guys, while I check this out. Okay, that's not it. Non-CDL, straight truck class. Let's check this out. See, even the non-CDL guys, benefits, same pay. They're like $1. Well, okay, so I'm not seeing it right now, but I know they have it. You'd have to apply for a dock worker job, and after you get there, you sign up, and you got to prove yourself. You got to work and show them that you're actually going to show up to work every day, and then they will help you get your CDL license for free, and you'll get paid for it while you're doing it. So you can take my word for it or not. So that's right there, guys. And how to do it, and also how to do it for free. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any other questions, comments, or anything you want me to research, I will do it happily for you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.